Welcome back, everyone. Today, we are exploring the top 10 safest countries to live in the world, based on the Global Peace Index. This index considers 23 qualitative and quantitative indicators across 3 domains: the level of societal safety and security, the extent of ongoing domestic and international conflict, and the degree of militarization. Let's get started. Starting at number 10, we have Switzerland. The steady economy, democratically run government, and low crime rate of the nation all contribute to its high rating. Additionally, Switzerland's historic neutrality is a significant contributor to the safety of the nation. The nation hasn't been at war since 1815, which has helped it escape a lot of the violence and unrest that other countries have experienced. Despite having one of the highest rates of gun ownership in the world, the nation also boasts one of the lowest rates of street violence or major shootings. Switzerland also has one of the world's strongest passports. Swiss citizenship grants you the same rights to live, work, study and retire anywhere in the EU or EEA, despite it not being an EU member state. Moving on to number 9, we have Japan. Compared to last year's ranking, it has risen 1 spot. Japan is a safe country to live in, mostly due to its extremely low crime rate. People have long told tales of leaving their wallet on the street and having it immediately returned. Additionally, Japan has tight gun rules that make it hard for criminals to acquire weapons. Furthermore, the Japanese government has made significant investments in safety measures like metal detectors and CCTV cameras, which assist to prevent crime. Finally, respect for others and a dedication to peace are very important in Japanese culture. This societal norm aids in developing a sense of security and order that lowers crime rates in Japan. At number 8, we have Slovenia. Slovenia entered the top 10 for the first time in 2020 and has been there ever since, owing to its incredibly low terrorist risk and crime rates. Petty crime is also rare, such as stealing and vandalism. The high degree of political stability in Slovenia is another factor that contributes to the country's high safety rating. Since 2004, Slovenia has been a member of the EU. Last but not least, Slovenia benefits from its location. It is tucked between Austria, Hungary, Croatia and Italy, far from any conflict or unrest regions. At number 7, we have Portugal. It should come as no surprise that so many individuals choose to spend their retirement years in Portugal, considering the country's Mediterranean environment and economical healthcare. The low degree of income inequality is also one of the factors. The richest 20% in Portugal only make 7.5 times more than the poorest 20%. Strong legal systems also assist the nation. Property rights are strongly protected in Portugal, and public corruption is very rare. Portugal's relationships with its neighbours have historically been amicable. Furthermore, Portugal offers a variety of easy resident visa alternatives, like the D7 visa and the Golden visa, making it an excellent destination for anyone looking for a safe haven. Coming in at number 6, we have Singapore. Singapore enhanced its position this year, moving up to the 6th spot from 9th. It is Asia's safest nation. Given the government's zero-tolerance policy toward crime, potential offenders are discouraged from committing crimes in the first place. The Singapore police force has a strong track record of effectively controlling crime and is highly efficient. People who violate the law can anticipate severe punishment, which serves as a further deterrent. In order to reduce gun violence, Singapore has adopted strict gun control regulations. Lastly, respect for authority and the law is deeply ingrained in Singaporean society. It means that individuals generally comply with the law and refrain from dangerous or illegal activities. At number 5, we have Austria. The crime rate is very low in Austria. Property crimes are very rare, while violent crimes are few and far between. Austria is therefore a very safe country to live in. The Austrian economy is robust too. Because people are less inclined to engage in illegal activities when they have a stable income, there is generally less crime. Last but not least, Austria has a powerful political system and government. This ensures that the nation is well run and that corruption is at a minimum. All of these factors combine to make Austria an extremely secure country to live. Moving on to number 4, we have New Zealand dropping 2 places from 2nd place the previous year. It has a low crime rate and a relatively small population. Additionally, there is little political turmoil nationally, and the government is stable. New Zealand is also ranked as one of the freest nations in the world. Due to its isolated position in the southwest Pacific Ocean, New Zealand is extremely protected from external dangers such as war. Considering that New Zealand is prone to earthquakes and volcanic eruptions, strict construction regulations have been placed to protect against earthquakes, making New Zealand an overall safe and secure place to live. Coming in at number 3, we have Ireland, which maintains its ranking from 2022 in the most recent Global Peace Index. The prevalence of violent crime is likewise low in Ireland. Ireland is not just one of the least dangerous nations in terms of crime, but it is also relatively free of war and terrorism. Despite Ireland's difficult past, there haven't been any significant terrorist attacks recently. Ireland is not currently engaged in any conflicts. It is not a member of NATO and maintains a policy of military neutrality. Now let's discover who's at number 2, Denmark. It has moved up from 4th place last year to 2nd place in the latest GPI rankings. Denmark has a low crime rate. The country's robust economy and welfare system contribute in reducing social discontent and inequality. Last but not least, Denmark is a tiny nation with a relatively homogeneous population, making it simpler for maintaining law and order. The country is renowned for its efficient administration, minimal levels of corruption, and fair distribution of resources. Interestingly, Denmark is also ranked 2nd on the list of the happiest countries in the world. And now, arriving at the top spot. Number 1, we have Iceland. Since the index's launch in 2008, Iceland has maintained its position as the world's most peaceful nation for the 16th consecutive year. Iceland has among the lowest military spending and international conflict rates in the world. The Nordic nation has closed about 91.2% of its gender gap, making it the world's most gender-equal country for the 14th year running, according to the World Economic Forum's 2023 Global Gender Gap Report. Additionally, according to the 2023 World Happiness Report, Iceland is the 3rd happiest nation in the world, right after Finland and Denmark. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Everyone keep exploring, and we'll see you guys in the next one.